Hi Stampers, this is Dawn from DawnStampingThoughts.net, and today we're going to make this Christmas card. Isn't it cute? It opens up like that. And this was actually my swap for my team. We did a organized swap and I decided to make a Christmas card. So here are all my Christmas cards for the swap. Aren't they cute? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm using a piece of Mossy Meadow, and this is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Then a piece of crumb cake, and this is cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and that's going to go on the inside. Actually, I'm going to just go ahead and do that. Okay, and then I have a piece of corrugated paper. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp. I'm going to use a piece of very vanilla cardstock, and we're going to use the Mossy Meadow Classic ink. Okay, so we're using the Peaceful Pines stamp set, and then it's a coordinating framelit, and this is the Perfect Pines, and you can get these in a bundle. So I'm going to stamp the tree in the Mossy Meadow. Okay. Now we're going to grab the big shot. So we're going to use the medium-sized tree and the larger tree. Put the larger tree on the other side. We're just going to cut a very vanilla piece out for the tree. Okay. Now we're going to run that through the big shot. There's the tree for the vanilla. We're going to do some more cutting, so we want to hold on to that. And there's the Mossy Meadow tree. Okay, so then we're going to use this framelit, and we're going to cut the vanilla. And this is just going to make tiny, tiny holes on the tree. Okay, so next we're going to cut out a large tree with the gold foil sheet. Okay, so then next we're going to take the corrugated paper, and we're going to use the Lots of Labels framelits, and we're going to use the 6th one from the center. It's going to cut out the layer for the front of the card. Okay, and then one more thing, we're going to cut out piece, and this is from the Christmas Greetings Thinlits. And once again, we're going to lay our fabric sheet, our gold sheet, then a piece of wax paper, and then the Thinlit. And this peels right off the fabric sheet. Really nice. Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to build our tag. We're going to use the very vanilla Christmas tree. And you'll notice that the holes didn't punch out all the way. So all you have to do is just run your fingernail across them dots, and all of them will pop out. Really easy. Okay, and then if you don't get all the holes out, you could always use your paper piercing tool. And then this is going to layer in front of the gold sheet. So let me go ahead and layer those two pieces together. Okay, then I'm going to pop that up on a dimensional. Okay, then this tree also gets popped up on a dimensional. I'm going to use another piece of the gold foil sheet. We're going to use the Itty Bitty Accent Punch Pack with the little star. And then I used the linen thread and made a little tiny bow. So now let's grab our paper trimmer. Okay, so we're going to cut the front. So now this is going to be considered the front of the card. So it's going to open up like this. So what I'm going to take this score line, the 5.5 inch score line, and I'm going to line that up at 2 inches. And I'm going to cut. And then I'm going to slide this piece down to 2 inches and I'm going to cut. So then this is extra. You can use that for another project. But this is going to be the bottom section of my card. Like this. Okay, so now we're going to take our fast fuse and I'm going to put it on the back side of this tag. Just need a little bit. And I'm going to position this along the top flap. And then I'm going to put some adhesive on the bottom. And then take this bottom section, the 2 inches, and just kind of line that up at the bottom of the card. And then press that down. So it's going to line up perfectly. Okay? Alright, so now we're just going to layer our items. So we're going to put our trees on first. Okay, we're going to put this tree over to the side. Up a little bit. Then this one right next to it. Okay, then we're going to take our piece, and there's the wax paper stuck to it when I cut it out. Okay, so we're just going to take some liquid glue. A little bit goes a long way, and I'm just going to outline this piece. Okay, I'm just going to put this right on the bottom of the card, about there. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of the multi-liquid glue and just make a little dot on the top of the stamped tree and put the linen thread, the little bow, on that. Okay, and then also on this tree, we're going to put the gold star on that one. Okay. Alright, now one more thing, we're going to go ahead and stamp the background. And I have the little star or a little snowflake that's in the Peaceful Pine stamp set. And I'm just going to stamp randomly on the background of the green part of the Mossy Meadow. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so here's this one. Okay, so then here's all the other ones that I made for the swap. Okay, thanks for stopping by and we'll see you later. Bye.